back to the channel, guys. So in this video I'm going to explain how to spot a covert narcissist. Now, the chances of you actually spotting a covert narcissist right away are slim to none, because they are very crafty individuals. Whether anybody or me or you or anyone wants to admit it or not, they are crafty at what they do, but they're only crafty in the beginning stages of what they do. They become very predictable as time goes on. How do I know this? Because I've dealt with it so many times with so many different people. Guy friends and relationship partners and girls, both. Even other people that I'm not even gonna say, like towards family or something like this, but it's all true. And chances are you're not going to be able to spot them in the beginning. Sometimes you can, but I'm gonna let you guys know how they act in the very beginning, and that is like your best friend. That is like a relationship partner that you dreamt of having. This is how they act. They want you to feel this way towards them. They want to show you their absolute best side. And then when the going gets tough, not even when the going gets tough, just as you keep going and you become more vulnerable to these people, they start to disrespect you more. They start to treat you worse as you start to become more vulnerable, because they're getting more comfortable around you. You start to let your guard down. They get comfortable when you do this disrespecting you. They see it as a weakness. They see it as somebody they can walk all over. Because once upon a time, they might have been that person and somebody might have walked all over them, so now they're going to return the favor to you. And this is just how it goes. They could have been a kid and their parents could have walked all over them. It's just how it goes. Now they're going to do it to somebody else. And they can't handle a taste of their own medicine. They can't. They can't hack what happens to you happening to them. They cannot take it. And they're not accountable for their actions because they're little toddlers. They'll completely disrespect you. They'll completely write you off. They'll completely slander your name. You do anything equal, it's the end of the world. They are toddlers. They are not accountable at all for anything. And I think the easiest way to catch these individuals is to, because like I said, you're not going to spot them. It's very, very hard in the beginning. They're just going to look like everybody else until you get to know them, until you become vulnerable, until you become like just closer to them in general. And as you do, they get more comfortable. And they don't want you to feel comfortable because they don't feel comfortable around you necessarily. Because you're in the right headspace. They know you're happier. They know your guard's down. They know you can enjoy yourself, and they just cannot. So what do? They treat you bad. They disrespect you. They gaslight you. When you try to stand up for yourself, they will tell you, like, why are you being so sensitive? Why are you being this? Why are you being that? They are completely disrespecting you. Completely. This is how you spot them in these types of behaviors, because normal people, empaths, they ain't gonna do this stuff to you. But narcs, on the other hand, yes, absolutely they will. And they are sick in the head. I can't stand them. And we are forced to be around these individuals on a day-to-day basis in certain places, and I know who they are. I don't tell them anything. I just kind of go about my business. I might be getting a nosebleed right now. No, never mind. I got one for the last 2 mornings, and if my nose runs a little bit right now, I'm going to trip out, so I feel like sneezing though, and it might bleed if I do that. I don't know what's going on. It could be the warm weather, since we're into July now, and it's at its hottest during these times in the summer. I don't know what it is, but yeah, anyway. Um, it's important that you can spot these people as fast as possible and not get in too deep with them, into the deep end. Because they want to take you out there so you can't swim. They want to take you out there so they can drown you and stand on top of you. So they can continue to fight for air, and then you're just drowning. They push you 10 feet under without even caring, with no remorse, with no guilt. They would kill you if they could. Trust me, they would. This is why I find it hard to have any sympathy towards these individuals, because I truly believe a lot of narcissism, a lot of this unhealthy, negative, toxic, destructive narcissism that is inside people that destroy other human beings, I really believe it is a choice more than anything else. I believe these people, and some people can be like, oh, just have sympathy for them. They grew up like this, they grew up like that. It's not their fault. It is their fault when they take things out on other people. It is their fault when they ruin others' lives. It absolutely is, and there is no excuse to do it, because I've been, manipulated and destroyed just as much as you possibly can be, and I didn't turn around and do that to other people. Why are these people doing that to other people? Because they can't handle it. Because they're not real in the first place. Even before that stuff happened, I guarantee you they had some fake inside of them. But real people are not going to do this. You can get hurt bad, you're not going to turn around and do it to somebody else. That's why I believe all this unhealthy narcissism, all the things that these individuals do, it's a sad excuse. There is no excuse for that type of behavior, and it just, when you have to deal with that, it's tough to deal with. So the best thing to do is to not deal with it. The best thing to do is to try to figure out these individuals. And it's not hard to figure them out. It just might take some time, because they might be nice to you. And the bad part is, you really see something good in this person when they're being nice to you, in the beginning, because they are normal. But deep down inside of their roots, they're not normal. And you can't become attached. You can't develop some best friend. You can't get into this relationship and think it's just that this is just it, because it is not, and there's so much more to it. Wait till time goes on, you're going to see the truth. Trust and believe. As time goes on, you're going to see the truth of what these people really are. And I've seen it many, many times. And it never ceases to amaze me. These people never cease to amaze me. Nothing is a surprise anymore. I can see people on a day-to-day basis, get along with them, all this stuff. That's just surface level stuff. We're not close. We don't share a spiritual connection. We don't share a tight bond. We don't talk deep. But with the people that I actually do are the ones that I like the most, because I feel spiritually connected to these people, at least to some degree. Whether it be a lot or a little, even a little is better than none. So some people want to be in their ego space all the time. They don't want to let you get connected, and it's just an untrustworthy connection. How can you take that on board? You don't even know who this person is. It's all that surface level stuff. You're not getting deep into any connection or relationship whenever that's all you do. And it just seems like today a lot of people are just all about that surface level stuff. Whenever I am on that deep level, I am on that, that high vibration. I need other people that are going to be there. I can't deal with anything else, really, or to trust anything else that is not on that vibration. You have to come through. You have to be able to be vulnerable. You have to not be a dick. If I become vulnerable, you can't take that as a weakness and start to disrespect me, or start to try to act like the man or the woman around me. It's just not going to happen. you're going to get cut off, and you're going to wonder why you got cut off. It's because you're a covert narcissist. You don't know how to act. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. These people see it the other way around. And it's because they are so weak from what happened in their childhood. Now they see anybody else that's happy and happier than them, they want to destroy them. And they do a damn good job of it if you let them. And this video sums it up, because there are really, it's hard to find signs in the very beginning of a new friendship or relationship or whatever it is with a narcissist. It's very hard, unless they're an overt narcissist, unless they're going to expose the dirty rats that they are right in the beginning. Because if not, they're going to be that sneaky, covert, snaky narcissist. They're going to show you everything that they want you to see, but that's not who they are. Who they really are will come out eventually. You have to be careful who you put a ring around. You have to be careful who you have kids with, because all these things can and will be used against you by a narcissist. And that is a fact. It would take me a long time. Let's say if it ever happened, I get the girl right. It's gonna take a lot. It's just gonna take a lot of time. Would I ever have kids with a girl fast? No. That's like the last thing I would do. Because you never know who she really is until you live some life with her. She could be a completely manipulative psychopath type of person. You could think you guys are going so good. You get her pregnant, and now she completely switches up because she got what she wanted. She achieved the goal. Now her true colors are going to come out. She's going to destroy you. She's going to do what she wants with you, because she don't even need you at this point. She just wanted your seed. She just wanted a kid. She just wanted another opportunity. You know? These things happen. These things are very sad. These things are things that'll never happen to me. And I am very aware of all these things. So that's all I got to say about that. I do have another video, so I'm going to cut this one short, and I'm going to get to the next one. I'm very tired right now. It was a long day. I was actually on the phone with the police station like hour and a half ago about a situation that happened in this apartment building. Not in my house, not in my apartment room, but in other people's. And it's just not, it's been nothing but crazy things happening like around here lately. And I just can't wait to the start of the month of August, because there are people in this building that are being evicted. They're very dangerous people. They're known for being criminals around here where I come from, and they're being evicted. And it's dangerous because me and another fellow in here are the reason why they are getting evicted. So they know obviously we're against them. They could do something stupid. They really could. They could slash my car. They could key my car. They could break my car windows. They could try to break into my spot. They could do whatever they're gonna do. Only God knows. But I'm being aware right now of all these things, and I'm prepared to grab a hold of somebody if something ever happens. They can take weapons. They can take whatever they want to. I'll know what to do when the time comes. Do I think it's going to happen? I really don't, but it could. Because they're dangerous people. They're unpredictable. You just never know. They're into all the drugs. It's complete madness, you know? And it's a fluke how they are around here right now, because they have such bad reputations. They are conning people. They are scamming people into letting them live somewhere. One person will show up and say it's just them, and yeah, this, that, and that, and this, clean themselves up and pretend like they're somebody that they're not, and then all of a sudden you get all these druggies walking into the house or apartment behind her. You take her in the lead, you put her in the lead because she probably looks the most normal. All of a sudden you got a group of narcs. You got a group of these bad people. Very dangerous. But anyways, this situation will come to an end. I'm not too worried, to be honest, because it's going to come to an end, and they will be evicted. They're not going to be allowed in here at the start of August, so it is what it is. Now I'm going to get to the next video, so I'll be back.